Welcome to HFY Vault channel. Real stories, real feelings. If you feel something today, stay with us.
No one on Earth expected this moment. The sky above the small city was quiet, but everyone felt the tension. A massive alien ship floated high in the air, dark and silent like a shadow. It had been there for 3 days. Watching. Studying. Waiting. Inside the ship was Lyra, an alien woman from the Valari Empire. Across the galaxy, her kind was known for logic, control, and power. They did not smile. They did not relax. They did not trust emotions. Lyra had been sent to Earth to judge humanity. Her mission was simple. Decide if humans were useful or dangerous. Below the ship, in a quiet neighborhood, lived a human named Ethan. He was not a soldier. He was not a leader. He was just a normal man. Ethan stood in his backyard, near a small blue pool. The water was calm, shining under the sun. He knew the alien ship was watching him. Everyone knew. Lyra observed Ethan through her scanners. He showed no signs of fear. No weapons. No armor. This confused her. Humans were supposed to be emotional and weak. Yet this one was calm. Ethan looked up at the sky and raised his hand. Not in anger. Not in warning. But in greeting. Then he did something no one expected. He spoke. "You look tired," Ethan said calmly. "You can come down if you want." The alien council listening from across the galaxy reacted at once. Humans were not allowed to speak freely. They were to wait for commands. Lyra stepped out of the ship. Her form shimmered in the air as she slowly floated down. Her eyes never left the human. "What is this place?" she asked. Ethan smiled slightly. "It's my backyard." Her scanners searched the area. No traps. No hidden danger. Ethan pointed toward the pool. "My pool," he said. "It helps me relax." The galaxy went silent. Lyra stared at the water. On her world, water was controlled and restricted. It was never used for joy. "You are inviting me?" she asked. "Yes," Ethan replied. "You don't have to, but you can join me." This was not part of any alien rule. No fear. No demand. No trade. Just an invitation. Lyra felt something strange in her chest. Her data systems could not explain it. The entire galaxy watched as she stepped closer to the pool. If this was a trap, Earth would suffer. If it was kindness, then everything would change. Lyra looked at the water again. And took one more step forward. The water moved before Lyra touched it. Small waves formed, slow and gentle, as if the pool itself was alive. Lyra stopped. Her body froze mid-step. On her home world, water was never free. It was measured. It was controlled. It was dangerous. Her people believed water created weakness. Weakness created emotion. Emotion destroyed empires. Lyra activated her scanners again. The results made no sense. The water temperature was perfect for her body. The chemical balance was safe. There was no poison. No trap. Yet something was wrong. Ethan sat on the edge of the pool, his feet already in the water. He looked relaxed, almost peaceful. "You don't have to decide fast," he said. "I waited years to build this pool. You can wait one more minute." Lyra looked at him closely. Humans were supposed to fear beings like her. Her species had erased planets for less. Yet this human treated her like a guest. Above them, the alien ship sent warnings. The Valari Council spoke in urgent tones. "Do not enter the water. This could be a human mind trap. Humans use emotion as a weapon." Lyra ignored them. She slowly lowered one foot into the pool. The moment her skin touched the water, her body reacted. Not with pain. Not with defense. With calm. Her muscles relaxed. Her breathing slowed. Her thoughts became quiet. Lyra gasped softly. This feeling had no name in her language. Ethan noticed. Feels strange, right? He said. That's normal. Normal? Lyra repeated. Yes, Ethan replied. When life is heavy, humans find small things to rest. The galaxy watched in shock as Lyra stepped fully into the pool. The water reached her knees. Then her waist. Her armor systems shut down on their own. Her weapons powered off. This had never happened before. On the alien ship, alarms screamed. A Valari commander shouted, "She is compromised." But Lyra felt more awake than ever. She sat slowly in the water. The sunlight reflected on the surface, dancing around her. She watched the light move and felt something new. Joy. Why are you showing me this? Lyra asked quietly. Ethan thought for a moment. Because you came to judge us, he said. And I wanted you to see how we really live. Lyra looked at the human. He had no fear in his eyes. Only honesty. At that moment, Lyra understood something terrifying. Humans did not need force. They did not need fear. Their power was something else. The water rippled gently around them as the galaxy realized the truth. If humans could change her, they could change everything. No weapons fired that day. No ships exploded. Yet across the galaxy, leaders felt fear for the first time. The Valari Council chamber was filled with light and noise. Hundreds of alien elders watched one screen. On it, Lyra sat in a human pool. Not captured. Not forced. Not controlled. Relaxed. This is impossible, one elder said. She has shut down her weapons by choice. Another elder spoke in anger. Humans are using emotional influence. This is a threat. But they were too late. On Earth, Lyra slowly stood up from the water. Drops fell from her hands like tiny stars. Her mind felt clear, lighter than ever before. Ethan stood beside the pool. He said nothing. He did not need to. Lyra looked at the sky, where her ship waited. For the first time in her life, she did not feel loyalty to commands. She felt loyalty to truth. My people believe control creates strength, Lyra said. But here, I felt strong by letting go. Ethan nodded. We don't control everything, he said. We just try to live. That simple sentence spread across the galaxy faster than any signal. Alien worlds watched the recording. War species paused their attacks. Logic-based empires questioned their laws. Humans had done what no army could do. They made the galaxy think. The Valari Council issued a final order. Lyra, return immediately. She closed her eyes. No, she replied calmly. The chamber went silent. I will stay, Lyra said. I will learn. The word learn shocked the council more than rebellion. Ethan looked at her in surprise. You don't have to stay, he said. I want to, Lyra answered. Because here, I am not a tool. Above Earth, the alien ship powered down its weapons. Then slowly, it moved away. The galaxy understood the message. Humans were not conquerors. They were not destroyers. They were something more dangerous. They were teachers. Weeks later, alien visitors arrived on Earth. Not for war. Not for trade. But to understand. And in one small backyard, beside a simple pool, history quietly changed. No statues were built. No medals were given. But across the stars, a new truth spread. Humans did not rule the galaxy with power. They ruled it by reminding others what it meant to live.
More feelings are coming. Like, subscribe, and Don't miss them.